Good morning, everybody. Happy Taco Tuesday, and of course, happy Cinco de Mayo today. Let me see, make sure we're coming through loud and clear over on X real quick. Welcome today. Getting started a few minutes later. Market's been open for about 9 minutes. I like to start about 10 minutes before the market, but nonetheless, here we are. So, just want to make sure that they can hear me okay on X. It's where most of the listeners are, and YouTube, a few on YouTube as well. Let's see here. Okay. Nonetheless, here we are. So okay, good. Let me put a little GM for good morning, get the chat started. Make sure that's working. Yeah, so market up today. Day 2 of Project Freedom. Market reacting well. Right now, NASDAQ looks like it's up 0.87, almost 1%. Like I say, about 10 minutes in now to today's market. Dow Jones up a quarter and S&P up 0.59. Hey, Scott, happy Taco Tuesday and Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, I heard on your show today. Scott, of course, runs the Heine community show on Space on X. Yeah, I don't think that happens too often. They come on the same day. I will definitely, and I've got a barbecue place that has a Taco Tuesday, like their barbecued brisket and probably pork. It's really good. Only like $10 too. Normally these days you go into a barbecue place, you spend 25, $30. So yeah, I'm going to use my CoinZoom card. You already know that. In fact, I jumped the gun yesterday. I'll have to post, I don't think I took a video of it, but I had pineapple fajitas. There's a little place in a couple towns over from me. Just this little hole in the wall place that has these shrimp, steak, and chicken and vegetable in an actual half shell and a lot. They must have 500 pineapples in the back. They cut them in half and cook it. It is freaking amazing. Makes you think you're down on the beach of Cozumel or something. But I use my CoinZoom card. It's all I've got. So don't have much of a choice. But man, we are ripping today for whatever reason. A lot of good news, but I think just market is absolutely ripping. Bitcoin 81,307 up 3.1%. I'll tell you, you only have about a dozen days a year that you get this kind of growth. That's a reason to celebrate. Not only Cinco de Mayo. Of course, my grandmother is from Mexico, so I'm like, I don't know what, 0.15 or a quarter Mexican, Spanish, whatever. Unfortunately, my mom decided not to learn Spanish. I don't think it was cool in those days to speak Spanish. I don't know, but yeah, so we're the only family in the family that doesn't speak Spanish. My grandma, of course, was her first language. So 2,387 on Ethereum, up 2.2. XRP, fresh off the big convention in Vegas, $1.41.3, up 1.2. Solana, 85.47, up 1.7. So you can see Bitcoin taking the lead, and Bitcoin dominance well over 60% now. I haven't checked it, but I heard, I think on your show, Scott, I think I heard Stefan. I'm saying it wrong, but anyway, you're a tech guy, analysis guy, talking about Bitcoin dominance. But yeah, it's up there. So it's hard for altcoins to do. But look at Ton. We're going to talk about Ton up 32.6, Pungu 16.2. But it's hard for the altcoins to thrive in these conditions. But hey, they're not doing too bad. But let's jump into some of the news, kind of what's shaping it. A solid news day today. A lot of stuff. Starting out, Coinbase, thanks to AI, will be laying off 14% of its entire workforce. I believe they have about 5,000 employees. So they're going to be laying off what's that going to wind up being? Like 700, 10% would be 500. So like 700, 750 employees. So that always sucks, but we're seeing it more and more, right? And also just becoming efficient. But yeah, when customer service and coding and things can be handled with this, either because of AI or with the system of AI, it is what it is. But also on the good, another big move that Coinbase is, and I'm gonna have to talk a little fast today because of the GM show. I apologize about actually about 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes later, and I wanted to be today. But Coinbase launches support for self-managed super funds in Australia, opening crypto assets to over $1 trillion in AUD, which is their Australian dollars, in retirement savings. So I don't know exactly what these are. I assume they're similar to our 401ks. But these are the kind of access we want, because most of these people are long-term holders as well, because you can't touch them. You can move stuff around, but I tell you, this could really change the future for some people. Hopefully you have some of this stuff in your 401k as well. I'm all in Bitcoin. You know that. Bitcoin and crypto. I don't have too many other investments. I don't believe I believe diversity can be overrated, at least for me, but I have a high threshold tolerance for risk. So SEC Chair Paul Atkins on Fox News, probably a Sunday morning with Maria Bartiromo, or it could have been just maybe she has a show every day. I don't know. I don't own a TV, but he says all U.S. markets will be on chain within 2 years. So bottom line is tokenization is taking over. RWA, tokenization. We talked about this before when they first hinted it, but now Bank of America officially recommends clients put up to 4% of their portfolio in Bitcoin and crypto. But I guarantee most of them haven't. And we've seen some I think Fidelity or Vanguard said for their aggressive portfolios, they're recommending 8.8. And we heard some big private money managers, hedge fund managers and stuff saying that they at Bitcoin 2026 there in Vegas, recommending that the clients put up to 15 to 20%. So, but yeah, when this is big news when a bank like Bank of America calls it out. Eventually, everyone will get into it. This is what drives Bitcoin to 1 million, 2 million, and 10 million someday. Kraken partners with MoneyGram to enable crypto cash withdrawals in 100 plus countries. This will be a way going after that. By the way, I think MoneyGram has 60 million customers. And listen, I talk about it all the time because that's what we're doing with CoinZoom. There's $1 trillion in international remittance. Almost $1 trillion, grows 4% a year. Grows 4% a year, and we're wasting about $60 billion. Brian Armstrong called it out last week in fees, and it's slow. So there's various ways being put together here to make this happen. That's big. We just saw their big competitor making their own stable coin and stuff. This is the direction. Clearly, billionaire Pantera CEO just said 10% of all money sent from the U.S. to Mexico is now Bitcoin. It's a $4 billion market that is expanding rapidly. So once again, this international remittance is absolutely going to be taken over by the blockchain. Just one application, but you're wasting $60 billion. Some of these people who've left their families and everything, they're literally spending up to 10%, but at the low end, about 6%. Hilarious little Cinco de Mayo AI video here. Little cat doing the dance. Yeah, international remittance, absolutely a perfect use case for crypto. Man, yesterday, check this out. ETFs, Bitcoin ETFs bought in 532 million in one day, and BlackRock alone brought in 335. The Heine coin, Mr. Heine there behind the Heine coin community. Happy Cinco de Mayo to you. Yep, I actually heard. I forgot it was Cinco de Mayo until I heard you guys talking about the the Heine coin community space on X every morning at 6:30 a.m. So go join a great community, great information, big supporters of our shows and the GM show as well. So appreciate you guys. China ruled it illegal to fire workers to replace them with AI. Yeah, that's the way. Just have them sit around and play ping pong. I don't know what. Yeah, that's pretty stupid, right? Anyway, yeah, that's how they're solving it. It's not. Yeah, that's what happens when you have a, what do they call them? Planned economy or whatever. Good times. Yeah, move to China and you'll just can't get fired over AI. Michael Saylor Strategy now up 3.7 billion. Remember, we reported sometimes they got down as far as 12 billion, I think. Now they're in profit 3.7 billion, and it's gonna, I mean, we're gonna see hundreds of billions in profit eventually through their strategy. No pun intended, man. I'm a big advocate of it, and it was great to hear them, and also Fong La or Fong Li, however he says it. I think it's Fong La. I think he's like Laotian or Cambodian or something like that, Vietnamese. I don't know, but he was on a couple panels, and as I was with Michael Saylor. So anyway, cool to see that strategy working. I respect his vision, man, for what he's doing. I wish I had billions to buy, but he's figured out different ways. Most of the money coming in from Stretch, which is STRC, which he pays 11.5. The shareholders keep the difference. So depending on your needs, he's bringing a lot of money, a lot of fixed income players. It wouldn't be. Joint Chief Staff Chairman General Dan Kane outlined the Project Freedom. Basically, they're bringing everyone along the Oman coast, right? Where before most people there was a path cleared. Then when they take their $2 million, Iranians were letting them cross through close. This way, they're crossing close to the other side of the straits, which is along Oman, and they've cleared a path through the mines, and they give them the directions, and also gives them more time. I guess yesterday they sunk or obliterated 6 of those little fast boats. There was also some incoming missiles, and they also hit a barrage, hit UAE. So, once again, not influencing friends and winning people over with their tactics, but I guess they didn't feel like it went far enough to break the ceasefire. But yeah, they've got drones, they've got Warthog airplanes, they've got all kinds of things. They believe they can intercept anything before it can hit the ships. So they're not escorted. They're creating a safe zone. So we'll see how that works. So far, the market's liking it. Market likes it. I like it. Bullish, the remember Bullish, they're kind of an institutional targeting their exchange that targets institutional players. They just spent $4.2 billion for Equinity, which is a giant transfer agent. The official records for 3,000 public companies: Berkshire, Moody's, Rolls-Royce, and more. So basically, tokenization is coming, 24/7 trading, instant settlement, and stable coin dividends. So yeah, that's a big move by Bullish. RWA is where it's at. I don't think Bullish has a token. I think it's but it'd be nice if they did. It's probably something. Maybe they're public. I don't know. I don't think so. I think it was private equity, but yeah, making big moves here. Vivek Ramaswamy, presidential candidate. He was in the cabinet for a while. I think he's either governor or running for governor. But his company Strive bought another 400 Bitcoin for $34 million. So I'm seeing it's every day we're finding new people buying more, higher allocation, right? It's crazy. I mentioned my pineapple fajita lunch with a buddy of mine who, I don't know, he owns like, I think 2.5 Bitcoin. He lost a bunch, unfortunately, in Celsius, 6 or 8 Bitcoin. And they only paid him back like 26 cents on a dollar. Myself as well. We thought it was a good idea earning that yield, right? Good place to keep it. Turned out not to be. But anyway, not your keys, not your coins. And nonetheless, yeah, he's kind of skeptical. He just can't. He's not watching, he's not seeing, he's not listening to our show. So I tried to tell him, hey, get at least 5 Bitcoin. Get at least 5 Bitcoin. And he's had some bad luck, with crypto and Bitcoin and things like that. But yeah, he's not seeing what we're seeing here on the show, which is every day it's getting closer and closer and closer. So he just bought 2 new trucks. I'm like, dude, if you can buy 2 new trucks and pay cash, you can sure as hell buy some more Bitcoin. But yeah, he was a little bit, I don't know, kind of people just don't get it. They don't see what's happening. That's fine. That's what we're here to try and educate the listeners here. We're trying to educate and bring everyone up to speed. What happened when you were sleeping? What's affecting the market and showing this pattern, which is, a couple states own Bitcoin, a few companies own Bitcoin, a few banks own Bitcoin, a few funds own Bitcoin, but it's nothing. And it's all at what? We just saw Bank of America suggest 4%. Well, guess what? Pretty soon that's going to be 8%, 10%, 12, 20, 25. It's going to be much higher allocation. Oh, skipped over this. A16Z crypto has raised $2.2 billion for its 5th crypto fund, saying crypto is entering a more mature phase. AI16, which is, of course, Andreessen Horowitz, says the next wave will be about real adoption with stablecoins, on-chain lending, and blockchain-based capital markets leading the way. Coachmaster, absolutely. Coachmaster coming here. From YouTube. Long-time community member with us over there and friend over on X coming out from YouTube, which is good. I need more listeners and more comments so I can get more followers over on YouTube. Got to load up on BTC before AI takes over. Absolutely. I'm literally in panic mode every day because I don't own enough Bitcoin. Telegram, we saw a ton up to like 34%. Telegram to replace the TON Foundation as a driving force for TON. Telegram founder Pavel Durov says Telegram will be TON's largest validator, shifting focus to tech superiority. Major power shift. TON is no longer just Telegram's coin. It's becoming Telegram's ecosystem. To me, this bullish. One you ought to probably be looking into, maybe start DCAing into. Could be a behemoth. Let's see what TON is, what their ranking is right now. They're ranked 20. Wow, up 7 spots. Yeah, so it's not cheap, but anyway, some big news. Shout out. I used to own some TON. I don't think I own any right now. Speaking of RWA, tokenized strategy, STRC, Strategy's perpetual preferred stock yielding 11.5% monthly dividends, soon to be twice a month. They win the vote, is now live on Ethereum, BNB Chain, and Solana via Ondo Global Markets. Ondo, another company I'm investing in, DCA and building a position in. They're bringing, they're kind of one of the companies doing the RWA. Meta's going all in. Meta's working with Morgan Stanley on a massive $13 billion financing deal for a huge data center in El Paso, Texas, up to 1.1 or too much. I've been watching 1.1 gigawatts, 1 gigawatt of AI computing. Circle France just scored full MCI approval from the AMF. So now USDC and UURC, their stable coins, now official green light for custody and transfer across the entire European system. So Circle, I believe, is publicly traded, right? So it's a stock. I gotta look into that. I think they're not slowing down anytime soon. They're definitely going to be the leader on the American side. Trade deficit was minus 60.3 billion, expected 61, previous 57.3. Let's take I gotta run. Let's take a quick look. Sorry, I came about 20 minutes late today. I should be back tomorrow, hopefully about 10 minutes before the markets open. But appreciate everyone joining me. We're flat on the hour, but I like it. 81.3. Oh no, we're not. 81.377. 3.2% for the day. I'll take it. Feel free to join me over on the GM Bitcoin Morning Show. Appreciate everyone here joining me live on X and on YouTube. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Happy Taco Tuesday. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully we continue this winning streak. Feels good to be winning on the crypto side for a change.